Joe Solecki and Alex da Silva in the UFC lightweight division. Now, I think this is a pretty obvious prediction. Yeah, Alex da Silva only losing to legit guys. The veteran Alexander Yakovlev by submission right there, as well as Brad Rydell by unanimous decision by beating Rodrigo Vargas, while beating a lot of guys outside of the UFC. But it's very clear at this moment in time, if Alex da Silva loses this fight, probably going to get cut from the UFC, or he's going to get like a Dana White's Contender Series guy next, something like that. But he was on a crazy win streak to start off his career, 18 wins and 0 losses. He's a finisher. He's got 13 wins by knockout, 7 wins by a submission, and 1 win by a decision, with 1 loss coming by submission and 2 of them coming by a decision. As of right now, his only way of winning, in my opinion, is keeping that fight on the feet, knocking out Joe Solecki. That is literally the only way I can see Alex da Silva winning the fight. He's not going to go out there and submit Joe Solecki. There's like no way I can see that happening with how good of a grappler and how good of a wrestler Joe Solecki is. He got a submission win on Donald Cerrone and Fury Pro Grappling. He dominated Jim Miller to a unanimous decision. He beat Austin Hubbard by submission, Matt Weeman by unanimous decision, and plenty of other guys. He's got 7 submission wins, 1 knockout, and 3 decisions. He does have 1 knockout loss on his record, but it was to a guy with much more power than Alex da Silva does have in Nicolas Mota. So there's 2 things that are going to happen here. Either the first thing happens where Alex da Silva goes out there and he just throws caution to the wind and just starts throwing bombs, catches the chin of Joe Solecki, knocks him out in the first or second round. That's one outcome, for sure. That could definitely happen. But more likely outcome, Joe Solecki goes out there and makes it look like a walk in the park. I think Joe Solecki is going to go out there, pressure him a little bit, get Alex da Silva's back to the cage, get in the clinch a little bit, land some clinch shots, take him down with a trip, maybe a double leg, get on top of Alex da Silva, ground and pound for a little bit, and wait till the moment that Alex da Silva makes a mistake. I don't think he's going to get a submission just sheer off of Alex da Silva in the guard, just trying to kind of make his base up and get back up to the feet. It has to be when Alex da Silva is trying for something risky to get back up on the feet, like giving Joe Solecki the back. Maybe Alex da Silva goes for a takedown himself. It has to be something that Alex da Silva does that is very, very risky for Joe Solecki to get that submission win. Because if Alex does not take any risk here, and we just see Joe Solecki land the takedowns, stay on top and ground a pound, and we just see Alex not willing to risk it and try to get back up to the feet, yeah, we're going to see a Joe Solecki decision here, kind of like what we saw against Jim Miller and how we saw against Matt Weeman. But we've seen plenty of times before, if you give your back to Joe Solecki, he's going to rear naked you, as we saw in the Austin Hubbard fight. So I think that's what's going to happen here. Alex da Silva is a good prospect. He's very fast. He's very agile. He's got good striking for sure. He's very lengthy for the division. He's a good striker, for sure, but he's going to get taken down. He's going to make a mistake. He's going to give the back to Joe Solecki, which is not going to be a good move. And Joe Solecki is going to submit him in the first or second rounds.